Hello and welcome to Game Over. Massive sports day on the Sunday ended badly, and that is what I want to start off with. The videos doing the rounds of England supporters kicking the Italians, beating them up, kicking them on the floor, very, very unfortunate. What a contest it was at the Wembley. There is supposedly one winner and one loser. That is how sport is. Unfortunately, if the fans behave as despicably as this, as barbaric as this, it is bad for sport. You are a bad advertisement for sport. What a contest it was at the Wembley. The intensity, the fan fervor, the passion. Your country, the players have given you so much joy. Why do you have to end with such horrible behavior? That's painful. When the New Zealand team lost the Cricket World Cup at Lord's in 2019, did they behave like this when England won? They did not. Did we see any event in and around the St. John's Wood tube station of the England fans being beaten up? No. So why is it that, taking advantage of the fact that the Italians were in a minority, they would be kicked around, beaten, laid flat on the floor? FIFA, UEFA, local authorities, security authorities, they will have to take cognizance of this matter, because this has shamed England in front of the world. You will lose, you will win. And by the way, your team wasn't disgraced. Harry Kane and his team has given your country enormous amount of joy to be able to be proud of. Instead of celebrating a finals place, instead of celebrating a contest which went to the very last penalty shootout, you started doing what you did. Coming back to the match, it was a hard-fought game. Luke Shaw starting out, Leonardo Bonucci equalizing in the second quarter of the second half, and then England and Italy both that battle of attrition went to the 120th minute. It was inevitable that it was going into penalties. That final shot, Jordan Pickford saved the Italian one, and Saka had to equalize failed. The two penalty shootouts, especially Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford, both failing to convert from the spot, and it was Donnarumma who was very, very impressive. All said and done, it was a Euro to remember. For England, a semi-final placement in the World Cup, a finals placement in Euro. It has been a pretty good journey for English football in the last 3 years. It can only go higher. They're looking good as a side. Can they go one better in Qatar? They will definitely have a chance going into that contest, and they will inspire a lot of people. Inspire a lot of people in the country that English football is on an upward curve. Coming to tennis, Novak Djokovic yet again stamping his authority on SW19. What a player this man is. Physically, mentally, in terms of commitment, passion and resilience, I don't find a single athlete who comes close to Novak Djokovic. Matteo Berrettini started very well, winning the first set 7-6. The service was, boom, boom. The forehand was working. But thereafter, Djokovic just came back into the match in the manner that Djokovic does, took control and closed it out in the most clinical of manners. He will clearly end up as the highest Grand Slam winner, it seems, at this point in time. 20-20-20 for the three greatest, Roger, Rafa and Novak Djokovic. Imagine 60 majors between the three of them in the last 17 or 18 odd years. What an era of men's tennis it has been. And Novak clearly proving himself to be the greatest champion of all. Roger, yes, emotionally will be the favorite, but Novak, in terms of the number of majors won, will probably go one up over everyone. The Indian women's team won a very, very good match coming from behind when England was batting and Heather Knight was at the crease with Nat Siva. Initially, after that Nat Siva dismissal, that run out, then that Heather Knight run out. Those two were the two critical points in the game. Another very good effort by Tammy Beaumont goes in vain. India keeps the series alive. For India, the two stars, Shafali Verma, that brilliant cameo, 48 could have continued, but what a paisa vasool innings that was. She's a rock star, Shafali Verma, and good to see Harmanpreet Kaur back among the runs. Finally, I will end today's Game Over with this. The countdown for the Tokyo Games has started. Athletes are all leaving on the 17th. The Indian continued, the Prime Minister interacting with the athletes, wishing them all the very best. The countdown has started. Plenty more news items coming to you on Game Over the next few days. Every possible news item from the Olympic Games. Keep watching this space. plenty to come your way. Thanks for watching.